Chapter 11, 12:10 a.m. How's it going, everyone? Doogie Manhammer here with some more Ghost Trick. Let us continue. The Justice Minister's daughter has been abducted. The kidnappers demand the execution of the death row prisoner Jowd to be carried out tonight. Lynn says the execution is a mistake, and I believe her, and so I'm paying the kidnappers' hideout a visit to see what I can find out about that abduction. Which we saw last time was not actually an abduction, it was just a tape recording, but we'll find out again here. What took you so long? Oh, it's the guy with the briefcase. Your instinct was right, Beauty, my dear. They had that restaurant surrounded. It took me forever to shake them, and now my poor bike is ready for the scrap heap. Next time, maybe you should make it a tricycle so you don't hurt yourself. Ouch, that hurts, Beauty, but that's okay. That's what I love about ya. Jesus Christ. Be a little more gentle with our valuable hostage, please. Yes, I always keep a smile on a lady's face, right, my dear? See that, there, see that, Beauty? Now there's a smile blooming on your face too, my dear. Yes, a wry smile. Is there actually, like, a kid in there? I don't believe you. I'm going out for a breath of fresh air. You're on guard duty. Alright, I'll dream of you until you return. Why don't you open the trunk for our guest? I will, Beauty. I was just taking a little breather. Is it the dog? Alright, little lady, let me open that trunk for you. Oh, he's gonna fall asleep. Beauty. It looks like the Justice Minister's daughter really has been kidnapped. And something else is bothering me too. I don't think I've ever been in this room before, but something about it's giving me a strange sense of deja vu. I've seen something like this before. Really now? Alright, well, let's get over there then, huh? Taking something precious to manipulate others. So that's what kidnapping is. The dirty tricks those without the powers of the dead come up with. However, if I take that precious thing back, their power vanishes, doesn't it? Now then, time to see how the Justice Minister's little girl's doing. Before this guy wakes up from his dream of beauty. Okay, so let us make our way over there. Let's see, swing the door open. So I can't get out of the ghost form while it opens. Whenever I possess a door like this, for some reason I get the urge to send it flying. Burn brighter. Oh. Interesting. Can I get out? Nope, I have to watch it. Ooh, very good, very good. Let's get up on over here then. Swing. Swing the decoration. Oh, very good. No, spin faster, very good. Yeah. Very good. Can I make it back this way? Because now I gotta slam this ball for whatever reason. Slam it! Cool. Ah, dang it, hold on. Wait, now. There we go. And right there. Right over there. And then over there. Right down here. Lower the shade. But I can do something over here too. Move the sconce. Is that what it's called? Yeah, the sconce. Suspended shelf. Mantle clock. If I lower this. Oh, I'm here where he's sitting. Darn. I can't reach my destination from here. Doll. Ball. Balance toy. Spin. cool. So something needs to be there, I guess. I can fire that? What would popping that do though? Uh-huh, there we go. Ah! Just my imagination. Just my imagination, that's all he has to say. If he was any more laid back, he'd fall right off the crate. But look at that streamer going round and round. Now how can I make use of that? That's a good question. Do I want to fire that? I don't think I want to fire that. Let's spin this thing. Does that have anything to do with that? No. Okay, it does not. Very cool, very cool. Can I do anything with it? Like, does it spin all the way over there? No, it doesn't. So maybe I burn it from there and then it burns this other one over here, but I don't think it reaches. Yeah, it doesn't reach. Okay. Ball this, doll that, crate this. Move the candle. Huh. This is one of those things you light fire with, doesn't it? As long as there's a light in the room, something like this really necessary. But if something can be lit, it kind of makes me want to light it. I need another cord to reach the trunk to open it. I wonder how I can create a new cord. I mean... What do you gotta say? This shelf is suspended by very thin cords. They look like they're about to break. Oh, I gotta light this. And it'll melt that, and then this will fall over, and that'll like knock over the thing or something. I don't know. Let me see. I gotta go back up to reach that. What if I... Huh. Okay. Just my imagination, that's all he has to say. What an amazingly simple fellow. Alright, so I need to light so much stuff on fire. You got it, bud. I'm gonna come back up this way. I'm gonna burn this candle a little brighter. Spin right there. Bloop, 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 bloop. Alright, burn this candle, baby. Ah, man. When the flame gets really big like this, for some reason I get the urge to burn something. Fortunately, everything is just out of the flame's reach. Well, shoot, man. What am I supposed to do then? Oh, I just need to spin it faster. There we go. Now get it. Burn bright. There we go. Now that one's gonna burn. Yup. Fantastic. Alright. Now we got that. Got one part of this equation gone. Good, good, good. Lower. Okay, so I can't move the doll. Oh, I had to wait until that was on fire to shoot it. Right, right, right. Do I have to restart this then? Ah, I probably have to restart this. Wait, hold on, let me spin this. Ooh, something's happening, something's happening. Ho ho ho. Things are happening, things are going. Ah. Just my imagination. Hey, but we got the thing! We got our connection, let's go! Open that trunk. Oh my god! A cup holder? What? They kidnapped what's-her-face. That's not the daughter, that's freaking Lynn's like the sister. What's going on here? This little lady's Camilla. Is this little lady really the daughter of the Justice Minister? No, it's not. I like how she's just sitting and chilling there. Just my imagination. Oh my god, she's right in front of you. That's crazy. What's with the fun book and juice? Like I said, I always keep a smile on a lady's face. I wanted to treat our guest well. How about treating me well? I'd like some bread and milk, please. At your service, my dear. Be back in a flash. Hey, mister. Yes, cute little lady? More juice, perhaps? All you have to do is ask. Have I been kidnapped? Don't cry, little dear. There's nothing to be afraid of. The surroundings are miserable and filthy, I know, but we just ask for a little patience. Don't say those awful things about this house. This house is where I used to... Oh, what? What? I apologize, little lady. I'm the one who's miserable and filthy. Forgive me. What's the meaning of this, beauty? Why here at this old girl's old house? Don't ask me. It was the other party in our deal who chose this location. Oh, I see. It must have been empty for 5 years, and apparently nobody ever comes here. But never mind that. What about my bread and milk? Oh, of course. Now, you be a good girl while I'm gone. Oh, yeah, because she's not Lynn's actual sister. She's like her adopted sister. Or, like, just lives with her. You just read your book and drink your juice. I want to go home. Not quite yet. Well, at least she's chill about it, I guess. This dilapidated place was Camilla's old house? What's going on here? Is it... I'm guessing, this is just me going off of context clues that I have right now. Is Sissel Camilla's, like, older brother or even, like, dad? I don't even know. Can I talk to... What in the world? Why does the little lady have a core of the dead? When I helped her out at Lynn's apartment, she didn't have one, so that must mean... She must have died sometime after that? And it also means somebody else must have saved her. Huh? So she died in between when we last saw her and was saved since then? That's insane. Come here, Camilla. Who's there? Oh, wait a minute. Is that you, Missile? Missile! I'm sorry, I'm not Missile. My name's Sissel. Ha! I just realized their names are like that. That's hilarious. Sissel? My name's Camilla. Camilla. So it is her. I knew it. What happened to me? What is this place? I can hardly tell the poor little thing. This is the land of the dead. Land of the dead? Does that mean I'm... Oh yeah, because she could read my mind. I forgot there's no secrets in Ghost World. You can relax. You're not dead. But this isn't the first time you've been here, apparently. Really? I don't remember. Wait a minute. Maybe I do remember. You do? It looks like she doesn't remember being saved very well. So there's some other dead person out there with special powers, huh? Anyways, I don't want to press her if she doesn't remember dying. Do you mind if I ask you a few questions about something else? Sure, go ahead, sissy. Sissy, huh? Okay, so you were obviously kidnapped. Lynn asked me to do something for her tonight. I know about that part. She asked you to go to the chicken kitchen, yeah? But I never got there. Now I wish I could tell her I'm sorry. I never should have gone through the park. What park? Temsick Park. It's a shortcut. Is that where the kidnappers grabbed you? Yeah. Lynn always said I don't like that park. Scary things happen there. Yeah, that's where she was, like, held hostage, I'm assuming. What am I gonna do? Lynn's gonna be mad. She is? How come? Because I left it there. The music box in the park. Oh, yeah, she took it. I forgot. That music box was in the apartment. I finally found it with a little luck and courage. Guess where it was? I don't know where. I'll pretend I don't know. You know. You don't have to humor me. Oops. So, what happened to it? I hid it in the bushes of the park just before it happened. Just before? Oh. I didn't want the bad man to take it, so I hid it. It's still there, I hope. Or I bet. You did well. So the music box in the park. Better let Lynn know. Is this your old house? Yep, this is where I lived until 5 years ago, but now I live with Lynn and Missile. Lynn is like a big sister to you, isn't she? Yep, she's a detective, you know. She's a hero. She is, huh? By the way, about your father. Is he the Justice Minister? My father's gone. Maybe he passed away? No, that's not it. My dad. He's gonna die, and it's all because of me. Her dad is Detective Jowd? What do you mean because of me? Why would you say that? It's called an execution. My dad is a detective. Oh my god. That really is the case. That's right. 5 years ago, something really bad happened, like a scary dream, but it wasn't a dream. 5 years ago. What in the world is happening? It was Mom's birthday that day. My mom and dad were working and I was home by myself, and then I had an idea. I was going to surprise my mom. I set up that contraption. Oh no. I'm home, Camilla. Why is it dark? Aw, like a cake and stuff? How cute. Oh, happy birthday to you. Oh no! It's what happened to Lynn like 3 chapters ago, 5 chapters ago. Surprise! Oh Jesus, Mom! What was that noise? Oh my god! That's so sad! I still can't believe it happened. I can't believe that happened! I have goosebumps! I'm gonna cry! What is that? That's so sad! It wasn't supposed to work like that. I know that contraption. And I know how it was supposed to work. Party poppers and a cake, a birthday message. Jesus Christ, dude. My dad told me not to tell anybody. Just leave it to me, he said. Oh my god, she accidentally killed her mom! My dad wanted to be executed. He asked them for it. But I wanted to tell everybody it was my fault. My dad said what I saw was a bad dream. He told me to forget it. This is all so unbelievably tragic. Yes, it is! What the hell? I can't believe it. That little lady's Detective Jowd's daughter. I just can't tell her. Can't tell her why she was kidnapped. Why was I kidnapped? I want to know. Oops. There are no secrets in Ghost World. Maybe we better stop talking. It's too dangerous. You're not going to talk to me anymore? I think we better get you out of here first. We can talk more after that. Okay, but I'm going to rescue you now. You just hold it tight a little longer. Okay, well, we'll talk later, right? Don't forget, you promised. Jesus Christ, this game took a huge, crazy somber tone. My God. What took you so long? I traveled the entire town in search of the finest bread and milk for you, my dear. But it's late and all the shops are closed. We're leaving this place right now. What? But he's not here yet. If we couldn't meet at the restaurant, weren't we supposed to meet here? Yes, and he's the one who chose this location. I don't like this one bit. You have to run around doing all this extra work all for the sake of his deal. Be quiet. It can't be helped. This place is too dangerous. I told you, my sixth sense is very strong. You're just gonna close it up on her? I feel it. I sense something here in this room. Is somebody there? Can you hear me? Is she talking to me? I can sense your presence, you know. The next time I sense this child will die. Oh God, remember that. Jesus! Just stay with her then. Alright, we're leaving. Stay with the trunk. Well, you gotta go to the phone book, though. Pardon me, little lady. Tuh! Her book, though! It's a nice suitcase, at least. It's like what I imagine a Pokeball is like. You open it up and there's like a little armchair and rest. Now I'm in the book. All of a sudden, I'm left behind alone. Alone in the room that stole this little lady's smile away 5 years ago. Little lady's gone now, leaving me with only a few new facts. A few very heavy, very sad facts. Does Lynn know about all this? I can't imagine she does. One other thing stands out in my mind. I can sense your presence. The sum of that kidnapper's final words. Do those two know? Do the kidnappers know about the powers of the dead? I don't even know anymore, man. This is too crazy. Well, that's it then. Gee, that was a short chapter, but it was a god darn, just like tearjerker of a chapter. Dear Lord. Chapter 12, 12:25 a.m. It looks like the kidnappers made a big mistake. The girl in the trunk was Detective Jowd's daughter, Camilla, not the minister's daughter. Yeah, that's a pretty big mistake to make. When I got back to the Justice Minister's office, things were getting even more out of hand. The devastated man was being grilled by the fiery detective lady. Don't slam your hands on the desk. That's not the right game for that. I told Lynn what I had found about the kidnapping, that it wasn't the Justice Minister's daughter who'd been abducted, that the kidnappers had been holed up in Camilla's old house, and that they sensed my presence and were already gone. But Camilla? Why do they have Camilla? Her father is the stupid old Justice Minister? I think the stupid old part is a little uncalled for, but it looks like the kidnappers made a mistake somehow. The poor girl kidnapped for ransom of her own father's execution? It's just too much. It's a cool twist of fate, I agree. And then there are those other twists too, like the kidnappers winding up and using Camilla's old house as their hideout. There's no way it would just be a coincidence. And them sensing my presence? They seem to know about the powers of the dead. I just don't understand any of it. I know, it's a lot to take in, I will agree. I told you before, Detective, I want you to stand back. She is not standing back. Who cares about distance at a time like this? Look, Mr. Minister, it wasn't your daughter that was kidnapped. Don't try to pretend you didn't hear what we were saying. How can I believe you? I'm a realist. Please. If you don't believe what we say, see for yourself. Just call home and... I tried calling 100 times. My wife won't answer. She won't. It's complicated. Why does life have to be such a complicated thing? If she doesn't answer, doesn't that mean everything's normal? It doesn't prove it. And I'm being watched. I can't have the police go check for me. Besides, if the execution isn't carried out tonight, the hostage will be killed. What difference does it make if it's not my daughter? I mean, you right. You right. Woo, it's quite a pickle, Mr. Minister. Quite a pickle. I'm sorry. I should have, like, elongated pickle. I'll do that for you real quick. Pickle. Was that freaking... Yeah, Cabanella. Miss me, baby. Inspector Cabanella. Yeah, let me just dance on over real quick. Kick my legs a little bit. I have a little report for you, Minister. Mr. Minister, sorry. Shabang Shalom! That's a real big stretch. The escaped prisoner has been apprehended. Thought you might like to see him. So here he is! Well, hello, it's Detective Jowd. Oh my goodness, I'm like royal guard. Detective Jowd! Detective Jowd, I'm sorry I tried. I know that you're innocent. I just can't prove it. I'm so sorry. Lynn, please don't apologize to me. Ah, the beautiful love between a teacher and a student that brings a tear to my eye. So what? Do I gotta like talk to Detective Jowd or something? What? Lynn doesn't really know that Jowd is innocent. She just believes it from the bottom of her heart. The execution and the kidnapping are real threats. And time marches on. I'll gather information to see if I can think of something. All this relates to me somehow, I know it. No, I don't want to talk to him. I just want to come here, come up here, come up that way. Ah, no, let me get to Jowd, just a little bit. Alright, talk a little bit. You knew, didn't you, Inspector Cabanella, that the execution was tonight? I don't believe I had any obligation to tell you. And you're fine with this? I mean, you know as well as I do. Detective Jowd could never have done such a thing. Ah, come on now, baby. I know no such thing. Huh? I know two things to be true, and two things only. One, he was given the death penalty, and two, he tried to escape. What else could I do but haul him in, baby? God, I can't. This guy's manner of speech. If that's the case, why did you bring him here? Whatever could you mean, young lady? He escaped from prison, right? So why didn't you just take him back to prison? I think you only brought him here to brag about your accomplishment. Isn't that right, Inspector? For your own selfish reasons. So were all those rumors about you true? That the only thing you care about is a spotless record? Is that more important to you than saving a friend? Everybody has certain principles they can't go back on, including me. You'll understand that sometime, baby. Someday. My apologies. That's enough, Lynn. Ah, he got closer. Let's go. But Detective Jowd, I'm a death row inmate who escaped from prison. This is how it should be. But hey, what's up, buddy boy? Let's talk to you. So, Mr. Ghost, we meet again. I hear something happened. Something about a kidnapping? Some kidnappers are saying they abducted the Justice Minister's daughter. That's terrible. What's their demand? The carrying out of your execution. I had no idea I was so hated. But the Minister doesn't have to worry. I die and it's all over. Very simple. It's not that simple! Why not? Because it isn't really the Minister's daughter who was kidnapped. It's Camilla. Camilla?! I checked it out for myself. I'm positive. No, it can't be! And by the way, Camilla told me something interesting. She said the one who killed her mother 5 years ago was Camilla herself. What? What are you talking about? Don't listen to him! I'm the one who shot her! I'm the one who shot Alma! And when I'm executed tonight, that will be the end of it. Camilla won't have to suffer anymore after tonight. For a capable detective, you say some incredibly misguided things. You dying isn't going to end that girl's suffering. It'll just bring her new suffering. The only person whose pain this execution is going to ease is yours. Is it true what Camilla said? Why don't you tell us what you know? Yeah, tell us about everything. To be honest, I still don't understand what happened that day. It was my wife's birthday. We came home from work and she went in first. Bang. I can't believe that. That's insane. What was that noise? I looked for the shooter, but there was nobody to be found. And there was nobody there besides Alma and Camilla, just the two of them. So the little lady's mother died right in front of her. That's so horrible. God, I'm still getting goosebumps thinking about it. This is crazy. Camilla told me about it. She was crying. She said the contraption she made did something it wasn't supposed to. Made an impossible move. An impossible move. Camilla was a quiet little girl, but she was good with her hands. She was a little genius at making elaborate toys and contraptions. But there were two very strange points about that contraption. The first was, of course, the firing of that gun. Right. And it was an antique gun that had been on display for years. So it wasn't part of the little lady's original design. Of course it wasn't. It was supposed to be a birthday surprise. And the other strange point was the movement of that Cupid. Cupid? Oh yeah, that it like turned because it was supposed to light the candles. It was supposed to shoot its arrow without turning around. Oh, and hit the poppers! Somebody made a change to the contraption's design and manipulated it. So it turned. I don't know what to say. I didn't have time to think things through then. All I knew was I had to protect Camilla. I made a small adjustment to the scene and turned myself in. Adjustment, quote unquote? What kind of an adjustment? The gun, of course. Come to think of it. Yeah, it was gone. There was no gun there, just a picture hanging on the wall. Of course not, because I secretly switched out the gun out of the frame with the picture. Oh, you swapped it out. I didn't believe what she told me about her contraption, but one thing is for certain. The gun was still smoking. Oh, God of mercy, man. So that gun really did shoot Alma. I hid the gun before when I went to the police. You hid it? I put it in a wooden box and gave it to a certain detective. What? You mean that detective still thinks it's a music box? So that's what was in the music box, huh? I got a different murder weapon ready to give to my police, my own pistol. I did a few other things to make it look good. I won't go into the details. When it was all done, I turned myself in. Jesus, so we made it look like that he shot her? It's been 5 years since then. I stopped thinking about it. I shot Alma. There was no other explanation. That's what I convinced myself. That's what I convinced everyone of, even me. But tonight you showed up and gave me an explanation I never would have thought of before. The powers of the dead, right? That day in that room, powers that I didn't understand were at work. And if that's the case, it clears up all the mysteries. Maybe not all. There are a couple of other people who know about those powers. Yeah, because she sensed our presence. The kidnappers who abducted Camilla knew about those powers. This is no ordinary kidnapping. It looks like my wife's case isn't coming to an end after all. I'm the only one who thought it was. Detective Jowd, there's still time before dawn. A little anyway. How about you see this case through to the end before you die? Jesus, it's so intense, man. Detective Jowd, is what you told us now just true? Is what you told us just now true? Yes, of course. And they're like, what are you talking about? In that case, there's still time. Still time. Time to solve the case that started 5 years ago. You didn't do it, Detective Jowd, and of course little Camilla didn't do it either. So the true perpetrator's still out there, and I'm gonna prove it. For Camilla's sake. That sounds wonderful. Thank you, Detective Jowd. Lynn, where's that music box? In Temsic Park. Camilla left it there. Again, it's very important evidence. You better go pick it up. Are they just talking out loud here? Like what? I'll go right now. Cecil, take care of Detective Jowd. And do something about the kidnapping so we can get the minister on our side. And yet again, I say easy enough for you to say. What's going on? Deal me the deal, Mr. Death Row inmate. He's like a little change in plans. My daughter's been kidnapped. I just can't go off to die without doing something. But you're in our custody, don't forget. Back at the prison, everybody's waiting for you with a special seat just for you, baby. Then I guess we better prove my innocence on the double. On the double, is it? You sound so determined, my old friend. I want to save Camilla. In more ways than one. That's all there is to it. I see, my old friend. In more ways than one. What say you, Mr. Minister? May we have your decision? What? Should the execution be carried out tonight as planned? Or should we hold off and wait for this important evidence to come in? The order still stands. Bring the prisoner back immediately and resume its enforcement. That stretch is insane. As you wish, Your Excellency. Please don't bow down to me. Especially not that low. In that case, can I have one of your boys arrange a prison van to pick him up? Would you be so kind? Damn, that was a cool little thing. Yes, sir. Dang, got a little chair. That's lit. Nice. Posing as he sits. The van should take about 10 minutes, I'm guessing. Your escape tonight was brilliant! Will you show me another miracle of these last few minutes? Will you show me another miracle in these last few minutes of yours, Mr. Death Row inmate? Yeah, what do you want to see? I can show you a few tricks. I'm glad to see Detective Jowd all fired up now, but I feel like I'm under the gun here. Even if Lynn does come through with the proof of Jowd's innocence, it'll be meaningless if Jowd or Camilla dies. We've got to do something about the kidnapping somehow. Maybe I should ask some advice from the capable detective here. What do you mean ask for advice? Ask Jowd what to do? Let's see. Talk to him? Most likely the minister won't stop the execution. Not as long as there's any small chance his daughter's the one that was kidnapped. But she isn't the one, I'm sure of it. It would be great if you could prove that to the minister. Prove it how? That his wife is ever going to call or answer the phone. If we call her from here, right, but the telephone works in both directions. What I'm saying is only family members can solve a problem. Hey, Mr. Ghost. I have to admit, I don't like depending on others, but you're the only one who can change the situation. Gee, detective. For the past 5 years, Camilla's the only thing that kept me going. I can't go meekly to the chair now. I hate to ask this, but would you mind saving me? I'll try. Alright, so I gotta go. Yeah, I gotta go to the freaking phone. Bloop, bloop, bloop. No, stop. I don't want to talk to him. Here. And come over here. Use the phone. And we're gonna go to Lady Red's apartment. Right? Yeah, Lady Red. Let's go! Have the daughter call. Just as I thought. There she is, sick in bed. Like how she was earlier. This little girl is safe in her bed. Cough, 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 cough. Murder, execution, jailbreak, betrayal, and now kidnapping. This last link in the long chain of sad fate lit a fire in Joud's heart. The chance to turn it all around is right here in this room. I'm getting a strange premonition. Everything that happened so far tonight is related back to me in some way. I bet this mistaken riddle abduction does too. Oh, that's that chapter too? Well, shoot, I'm gonna just bundle these chapters together. I'll see you in the next one where we actually do a lot of stuff that is very story related. I'll see you then. Peace.